Why, hello there. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and if not, I hope this makes your day just a little bit better. Sometimes I feel like you guys get angry at me, and you probably do. But if you are new here, I hope you consider hitting the subscribe button. And if not, why did that open? Sorry, I had a file open out of nowhere. And I mean, if not, and I'm not your cup of tea, I get it. I 100% get it. It's a-okay. But, yeah, we're jumping back into this. I am so afraid because I have a mild idea of who I think it is. And if it is him, then I'm going to be really sad because I never got to talk to this person. But I mean, it's just like I said, it's just a tiny, mild, maybe not thing that I thought about that could make this person potentially guilty. And other than that, yeah, I don't know. So before we get started, I have something to do real quick, so just give me 1 second. And with the power of editing, you didn't have to watch a single part of what I had to do. Anyways, let's get started.
It's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
Okay.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Do you not know the definition of imitation murder? Or do you not know what imitation mean? Or do you not know what murder means?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece?
Or do you not know what the movie is?
Wizard
Got it?
Monami 2.5D?
I do apologize for my voice sounds like trash right now. It is because I am sick, and you will hear me yell through this whole entire thing. I do apologize. But I hope that I can feel better. I'm a little sick, y'all.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
Ah, how dare you?
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
I knew it! There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Well, not really though, because I mean, I don't know. I'm overthinking.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
And I don't get that either, because the Scarecrow died from arrows, and yes, he was pinned to the tree. He was pinned to the tree. However, if you think about it, I don't think I think it would have been more like, oh, she got chopped into pieces. Technically, it would have been the Tin Man and not the Scarecrow. But that's just me. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
True.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie.
But,
although
and
the
I apologize.
mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
He was talking about Ibuki in the beginning, but I'm talking about Hiyoko's death. I thought Hiyoko's death matches more with the Tin Man being cut instead of matching with not the Scarecrow. Oh my God, I you can tell I've never watched The Wizard of Oz. The lion that got pinned to the tree.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Yeah, I think I know why too. The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie should be able to explain how. Because they like the movie to hide the weapon, to escape. I'll keep that in mind. But they haven't pointed to that yet. But I think it's to mix up the killing order.
I see.
Don't look at my health, you guys. I did really bad. Don't look at it. It's going up.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
It's a possibility, and I can think of one reason.
It's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I mean, I didn't cry and beg. I could potentially cry and beg, but I'm not going to cry and beg because I don't think you have that daddy power.
I'm not even crying.
Thank you.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
Maybe he does. Let me stop. Let me stop. Be good. Be good, boy.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Have you met Chiaki? She can be mean.
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Huh. Why would she say that? That's a little weird that she would say something like that. Unless I'm not forgetting. It's so many pieces in here. Again, like I tell you guys, I get overwhelmed in here. So maybe she's saying that because there's something I forgot about. But I can't think of it right now.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
Okay.
Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
I love Gundam's voice. I don't know what it is about it. It just gives me this chill down my spine when I hear him talk type of thing. Like, don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna go do it. But not because you told me to do it, but I'm doing it. Don't talk to me like that.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed.
Absolutely. If Chiaki believes it, I believe it too.
How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Oh my god, I just had a really bad thought. This never came to mind. What if somebody told Ibuki to do something bad to Hiyoko? Would they still be a killer though if they forced her to do it? Can Monokuma switch the trial up if that's what happened?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Okay.
You're one to talk.
Anyways, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Here we go. Candle, blood on souls. Blood on souls. 1 second. Wait, 1 second. There was blood stains on the soles of Ibuki's feet. I know what they're trying to say. I think I got it. I think I'm gonna use this.
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Okay.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
Okay.
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Stepped on
Were there
something.
even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something.
No, that doesn't
So
make
instead,
sense.
there'd be a mark on her ass.
Mark on her ass. Okay.
Weak, I say.
Weak and weak.
It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Chiaki and Ibuki was still standing. Chiaki said, I would say Chiaki and, I'm so sorry guys. Deep breath. Chiaki said Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed, but is that really true?
When Hiyoko died,
Okay.
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Feet on the floor.
I am telling you to present
I
your
think I know what to
evidence.
shoot, and I think it's what Sonia
Did you
said.
see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor,
I think it's this.
was there any sign she stepped on?
I agree with
Maybe? Okay. Alright. Okay. Because of the blood on her feet. That's what they're talking about.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
Not to mention there was blood on the stepladder. There's blood that's been wiped up. It's kind of everywhere.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Yes, it is.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck, and she died almost instantly.
Unless the person who hurt Hiyoko kind of got into a scuffle with her and she tried to fight back. That's the only thing I can think of, but I don't think it's that. I think that what they're saying is true, that it has to have been that Hiyoko died before Ibuki.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded.
Yes.
Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still
I don't
reeks
remember how to
of
do this
rare
game either.
Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
The way he mocked him was hilarious. That is literally the highlight of this whole entire episode.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Okay, him and his four dark divas of destruction versus us. Let's do this. Look at them, they're so cute. Oh no, don't give. Use the rope, scrap paper, smudge on the floor might be what we need, but it also could be nope. Depends on what they say. It really depends on what they say. I'm gonna go with.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belongs to Hiyoko.
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to. No,
Impossible.
I'm supposed to do that.
Try to remember the crime
Wait,
scene.
how do I? Oh, I have to press
There
the.
was no. You can't step on blood that was never. Just about one. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't remember how to play this game, so forgive me. Despite his exaggerated protest, I feel like I've already seen an opening to his counter. Is this a trap?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible!
No, I need to smudge.
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no
It's
blood. You
keeps
can't
changing
step on
it.
blood that was never there. Just
It's
about 1
changing
minute.
it. It's change. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm so stupid. Okay. No, I'm not.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about 1 minute. Did you see a nice nightmare?
Okay, I see it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
This, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't remember how to play this game. I was pressing the button, but my pinky was hitting my Q button, so it was. I'm sorry. My pinky was hitting the Q button, so it kept switching my things. So I was like, no, I don't want the motel room key. I want the smudge on the floor because that's the only thing that makes sense about the blood, because it was wiped up.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Get that? Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
Yes.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right?
Yes, so we would have thought that Ibuki died first and then Hyoko, and then that would have thrown off this class trial completely, because how did she get blood on her feet? How is there blood on the step? Well, I guess you can say that Hyoko somehow got, I mean, not Hyoko. Yeah, Hyoko got on the stage somehow and fought the killer, but other than that, I can't think of anything else.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Yes.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Even though I have a distaste for her, I just seeing her like that, it doesn't feel right in my spirit. And again, like I said, I've never wished death upon her. I just feel like she was annoying as hell.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Yeah. If her heart instantly stopped after her neck got slit, then the killer wouldn't have had to really...
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Okay.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
I used to be a nurse. I used to train to be a nurse, so I have some medical knowledge. I don't have a lot of medical knowledge because I try to bury it, because it was a very traumatizing part of my life. So some things do click back, and when they say things, I be like, huh, yeah, that they absolutely are right.
That's right. I didn't know the time of death because of the heater.
Yes.
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Okay.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Okay.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
You don't like Gundam for some reason. Why?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Okay.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Maybe.
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Can we choose the victim? It would probably be like how we did, oh god, I can't even say her name, our queen in the first danganronpa. How we had to choose her because of how she passed away. Oh my goodness. Don't tear up. Don't tear up. I'm a Cancer, so don't ever get on me for crying. I cry at everything. Huh? Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is.
And if they kill themselves, you have to vote for the killer.
Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all.
Yourself.
Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
As always, Monokuma.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
Okay.
For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko.
Yes.
And then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience,
Or
right?
someone told her to do it, then someone told her to, you know, off herself.
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
Okay.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember?
And she was
That means anything can happen.
she was experiencing gullible part of it.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders,
Yes.
right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive.
Unless the stage moves. Now, unless the stage moves, and Monami's back there freaking out too.
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
Oh God.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
But I'm sure he would have saw blood and everything.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Exactly.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
Right.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
That one didn't even really throw me off, honestly. It was just him being him. Like they said, he's going to find a way to somehow mess this up for us, and he is trying. He's stretching, but he's trying hard.
What the heck?
Yeah, I kind of feel like her.
There's still one more issue on my mind.
Okay.
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
If you look at it closely. I'm gonna be honest, her hair is not hanging in this picture. So that could be anybody. And again, that also points at the person that I think it is. Because of that incident, because there's no hair hanging. Ibuki's hair is far too long for you not to see it just dangling.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
No, she had the gullible disease.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't understand why they're not like mentioning, like, by the way, Ibuki had the gullible disease, so I don't understand why they're not like, that's not clicking in their head.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
Yeah, see, now her speech is back to normal.
So, an alibi.
She got split personality. It's not uncommon in this game for that to happen. Does she have like split personality and we're just not realizing it? And then that scares me, and that changes who my finger's actually pointing at.
Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Okay.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
No.
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Okay.
Then, the video Hajime saw
Was live.
actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
Now I'm questioning, did we see the surveillance camera broken into pieces when we first got there? Because I was so focused on the fact that I thought I know who exactly it was that got murdered, that excuse me, that it was that I didn't look at anything around. I didn't even notice the pillar until we talked about it. So was that camera on the floor?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement.
Okay.
And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement.
That doesn't feel right.
And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
So before and during the announcement?
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Okay.
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Oh my goodness. Of course, you know, have at it, love. Mikan's account, Fuyuhiko's account, Sonya's account. I'm just looking at the accounts. I know we already used the invitation already, so.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Okay.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Sleeping.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
Yes.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
How do we know that?
Not an alibi.
How do we know that, Fuyuhiko?
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi,
Nobody
then
has an alibi.
Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has failed.
That's not true. The murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what
I
about
think
the
it's
others?
Mikan, because Mikan was with us.
Right before the morning announcement,
But what do I
I
shoot?
was totally sleeping in my
No,
motel
don't
room.
shoot that.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
Everyone was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Doesn't have an
What about you
alibi.
guys? I was where I was supposed
In
to
my
be,
own
my
cottage. We don't know that.
That's not an alibi.
He's right.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease,
I think I have to shoot this.
if nobody has an alibi,
That's not true.
No, that's wrong.
Mikan was with me the whole time, so. And when she wasn't with me, she was at the hotel.
Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Yep.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was yawning. We both were together.
you two have alibis?
Mm-hmm.
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We even woke up together that morning.
Don't.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I knew he was gonna say something. I just thought he'd be more mad. Like, I can't believe you would do that without me. Like, that's crazy. You should have invited me.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
There go that speech change that I don't like because I feel like it's pointing towards something. Like she has like split personality or something. And I'm telling y'all, if she has split personality, that's really, really bad for her because then they're gonna blame it on her personality. Mikan, please stop making people think that we did something nasty.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Oh my god.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
Okay.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
So that just leaves out me and Mikan though. That doesn't leave out everybody else.
It's
And
better if you
again,
think about it like
one
that.
of you, and it is a male, is on my radar right now.
The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Absolutely. However, if you think about it, I don't think it's who doesn't have an alibi, though.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Yeah, I feel like nobody really has an alibi because we were asleep when Mikan got there.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
It doesn't feel like it was an imitation murder at all. Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
That's what I'm worried about.
Are you saying there was another reason?
Mm-hmm.
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
Man, this one's kind of hard. Sorry, I sat back a little bit because my back is hurting. This one's kind of hard. I really don't know who it is. Honestly, like I said, it's one person on my radar, and I still don't even think it's that person. Maybe they aided in it, but as far as doing it, I don't think so.
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? Is that the case? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then who? And what kind of trap is it? Is this a... Please don't give me a Monokuma talking thingy.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monomi. The mothballs sure look tasty today. That's so messed up. Leave her alone. Stop it! Don't characterize me, excuse me, as someone who lives off mothballs. And here's some change time. What's that? Sorry, that was Monokuma talking. I was looking at my phone. Now then, Monomi... I knew it made a sound. Monomi's appeal time starts now. Appeal time, excuse me. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is going to give you a chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treats you like a red-headed stepchild. That's so messed up. Redheads, listen, you guys are not hated, I swear. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, this time already running out, so please make sure you appeal simple. About 30,000 words. Oh, about 30,000 words or so, excuse me, one person. That's too long. It's just be boring appeal. Come on, if you appealed, it is successful. I'm so sorry, this is funny to me. If your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm Usami, Magic Miracle Girl. Usami, I'm just an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought certain robot little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment.
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. So sorry, you guys. That was hilarious to me. Sure, we can save it. I don't know. Sure, right here. That's fine.
I'm Monomi. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Oh my goodness. I like Monomi. Hear me out before y'all start yelling at me like, ew, that's gross.
We were supposed to have a fun,
I hit the button by
friendly school
accident.
trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Yeah, hear me out. I don't think she's bad. I just think Monokuma's playing with her so much and she can't defend herself that they're just like, okay, you guys gotta be playing. You guys gotta be joking. You can't be this useless.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
That scared me because I don't be saving a lot. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is the reason other than falsifying the murder sequences, excuse me. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
That's true.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Shut up.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Yeah, you're right.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
I'm gonna start talking to Nagato. So I'm gonna switch, like, it's gonna still be Mikan. I'm gonna finish Mikan. However, I'm gonna start talking to Nagato too.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Unless they had an accomplice and the accomplice killed you, then there's 2 murderers.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and He's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on. Try to remember the content of the movie.
Right. Hyoko's
About the lion that got killed second.
Hyoko's death just doesn't seem like it was planned.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Thank you. I'm so glad someone said something. I have been thinking that the whole time that it doesn't make sense that her so-called death had something to do with the lion. So if they really wanted to imitate, they would have shot her with full of arrows.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Exactly.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
I don't feel like it. Monokuma said you literally have everything you can think of to commit a murder. Why would he not have bow and arrows?
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Exactly. Or at least fake some arrows, like carve out some sticks and make it look like, you know, that was the case.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I don't think her death was planned at all.
I'm saying Hyoko's murder wasn't.
But Ibuki's was definitely planned. However, I think Hyoko's wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand the imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
No.
It's not just the poor
Excuse me.
imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Exactly. Well, we know that now from Miss Sonia. Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Oh my god. Why Hyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out, no matter the cost. We know why. It was because of what Sonia said, right? I don't know what we
Why
have.
did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that.
We do, it's just
Maybe
not
the
up
killer
here, but I
summoned
think
her.
it is.
If that's not
We have to take something.
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
We have to take this? How do we
She was
absorb?
guided by the will of causality.
Okay, I remember how to do it. I need to find out why Hyoko went to the music venue first. I know what it is. It's what she said. Not her, but what Sonia said.
There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
That's not true either.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Wait, I thought I got it. Am I not getting it? Is that not how you do
She
it?
was guided by the will of
Okay. Some quick thought. I promise. It was just a quick thought. It was just a minute that passed. I don't think that's what it is.
Why did Hyoko
I think after reading the what you call it, I think it's the motel room key. That, and we have to shoot Sonia's thing.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it. Maybe she got abducted by
She
the
wasn't
killer.
abducted. I think we have to shoot what Miss Sonia said.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
The motel.
I agree with that.
Okay. I'm so glad. Oh, I can breathe. I'm so glad that I was right about that.
It's just the same set. She went to the music venue of her own free will. I went back through and reread all of the truth bullets, and man, oh man, I was like, oh my god, what do I use? What do I use? I'm so stupid. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I am dumb. And then I thought about it, I was like, that has to be it. And if it wasn't, I was gonna cry. I was gonna say, yeah, I got it. No, I didn't get it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop right here. Thank you guys so much. This already has gone on pretty long. I do 100% apologize for my mess ups, my mistakes and stuff. I'm enjoying and having fun, but also this game does overwhelm me a little bit, and that's why I only do like 2 episodes of each game, because it overwhelms me. It's the same reason why I do only 2 episodes of The Walking Dead, and the same reason why I play 1 or 2 indie games. I get super overwhelmed. I don't like it, and I try not to push myself too hard. Sorry for the little rant. I do appreciate you guys being here with me. I love each and every one of you guys. I hope you have a great day. I really do. I really 100% hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace and love.